So our first cheat is going to be to unlock easy mode. So if you open up your options menu, you'll notice we do not have easy mode. So what you're going to do is you're going to press left, left, right, right, B, B, Y, Y. Then when you press start, you'll unlock easy mode. You can play as Yuuko. I am not even going to try to pronounce his last name. By holding down left and right whenever you power on or reset the game. On NSO, it's easier to start the game and then just hit the reset button here. Keep holding L and R until you get to the start menu. Press start while holding it down, and you should be able to play as her. And there it is, we're playing as Yuuko now. For comparison, this is what the standard character looks like. This is just a cosmetic alteration. Now in this menu, in order to access the stage select, you have to be here. Press up, down, left, right 4 times. Then press select twice, YB, and then start. And you gotta do it quick, because otherwise you go back here. Now if you do it correctly, you should pull up this menu. It took me several tries to get to this. But with this, you can teleport to each of the acts, including the Act -7, and then hit game start, and then play as normal. And once you've activated this cheat, you can also skip stages by pressing select. So as you can see, I can just scroll right through each stage. And you can also listen to the game's music by pausing and then pressing select. And pressing select again will let you scroll through all the music. And yes, it would seem you can even skip Act 7 Gallagher, go straight to the boss, and then skip the boss. So you can beat the game without playing it if you want a good laugh. Next up, I want to cover some codes for Smash Tennis, and I actually love the code input method for Smash Tennis because it is so much easier. So to access the first level terminal, all you have to do is begin. For the second level one, the code is what you see on screen, AXXBYBXA. And yes, it is literally just press the button on the controller. It is the nicest. It is one of the best password systems in the entirety of the SNES. This will take you to the second tournament.
Lot 15.
code for the third tournament is as you see on screen. The code for the fourth tournament is as you see on screen. And the code for the last tournament is as you see on screen. In Fighter's history for the SNES, you can play the two bosses by pressing right, right, up, up, LR while at the title screen. And once it turns red, this is when you need to put in the code. You'll hear that sound if you did it correct. And now we've unlocked Karnov and Clown. And the code stays active even if you hit the reset button, but not when you do a hard reboot. Here we're going to do some skip codes for Spanky's quest. These only work on the SNES version of the game. They will not work on the Game Boy version. So the first one is 000, and it is the most useless because it will take you to the first level of the game. If you use code 732, it'll take you to 2-1. If you use code 354, it'll take you to 3-1. If you use code 116, it will take you to 4-1. If you use code 988, it'll take you to 5-1. And the last code, 470, will take you to 6-1. In Kirby's Avalanche, there's a hidden stage select menu through the options menu. So if you go into your options in Kirby Avalanche, this is normally all you have for the custom input. However, if you go into a game with 2 controllers, just regular 1 player, I'm going to do normal here, and then you hold A, B, X, and Y on the second controller, and then reset, you will have a few more options in the custom menu. For starters, you'll be able to change the battle colors from 4 and 5 to 3 and 4. You'll also be able to turn Earthquake on. And you'll have Special Custom here, which will only have about 4 options, which isn't all of them. But to my knowledge, you can't get the other ones on NSO. Ball Blob will influence how much garbage will be sent to the opponent's side whenever they clear the slimes from the board. The mode will select which one you play, and that'll be important whenever we get to how to actually power it on. Stage will be whichever one you pull up, so we can jump all the way to the end of DDD. And CPU player is supposed to pull up the portrait, but it doesn't really work. I'm going to set it to Meta Knight just to show, and we'll do 0 versus comp. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the exit option. We're going to hold the left bumper to leave it. You press A here, and then exit here while holding L. And it should take us right to the end of the game. And you can use this to battle any of the characters, but as you can see, the portrait did not display the correct one. That is all for this one. Happy haunting. In Kirby's Avalanche, you can view the credits by holding L and right on the first controller, and then R and left on the second controller, while powering on or resetting the game to view the end credits. It's very difficult to do this on NSO, as you might imagine. But I'm going to try it. Hopefully this will work. And there we are.